So welcome to today's class. It is going to be a gentle flow. So I was just saying, if you have a yoga strap, a yoga belt, a dressing gown belt, a t-shirt, anything works really well. We may need some blocks, but again, you can use books, you can use anything. And if you're lucky enough, you've got some wall space. And you know, you might want a bolster, you might not, but a bolster doesn't have to be like that. It could be a cushion, it could be anything. And if you haven't got one of those, it does not matter. What matters is that you are just moving your bodies. So gentle flow is that exactly that. It's going to be an all-round type of class where we stretch, we move, and we just give ourselves a moment. But keep your strap handy by your head so you don't have to heave-ho your way all the way to find your strap. But starting down in Shavasana, corpse pose. Now remember, your legs can be straight or they can be bent. A great time to throw that bolster underneath your knees. But let's just take a moment to arrive on our mat. So get comfortable. Maybe a hand on the heart, a hand on the belly, and you can close down your eyes. Take a lovely deep breath in through the nose, open up the mouth and let it go. Again, inhaling fully and then letting it go. The next in-breath through the nose, seal the lips and exhale through the nose if you can. Coming into more of a concentrated breath, and if it's got a slight constriction, it could be the Ujjayi breath, or just simply having a little more audible breath for yourself. So as we lay here, arriving not just physically, mentally, but emotionally too, I want you to set an intention for your practice. And this intention could be as simple as, let me get through and let me be proud of myself. Or it could be an affirmation of, I am strong, I am enough. Whatever it is, make it positive. Make it achievable. And allow yourself just to be exactly as you are today. Remembering each day is a different day. And when you're ready, take a full body stretch, a yawn. It could be a little windscreen wipe of the legs. It could be a big stretch. But then when you're ready, hug those knees in towards your chest. Lift your nose up towards your knees and squeeze it in. And then bring it back down. We'll do 2 more of this. Lifting up and squeezing. And coming on down. Last one, lifting up and down. Good, roll out your ankles here, just releasing through. And then change the direction. Beautiful. Keeping your hands on your knees, let's start to stir the knees. I love this exercise. And I say it every single time, not only for what it does for the hips, but what it does for your lower back as well. Lovely. Change the direction. Good. And then squeeze those knees in just a little more. Keep a hold of your right leg. Let your left leg go and don't worry about it anymore. Squeeze that right knee in just a little bit more and find your strap, your belt, whatever it is you've got, and hook it around your foot and extend that leg up. Don't worry about it. It's still early, so that leg's not ready. But all I want you to do is bend the knee and stretch the leg. Bend the knee and stretch the leg. Take it easy. Give that hamstring a moment to think, oh my gosh, what am I doing? Bend and stretch. Try and keep that sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. So technically it's like a reclined lunge in a way. Couple more. Good. that leg extended and just start to do some medium-sized circles. Medium size. Now, if you think, I haven't got a belt, I haven't got anything, hold the back of your leg and do it here. This leg doesn't have to be wonderfully straight either. It can be softened. It doesn't have to be up 90 degrees. We can be here. Again, work with your body today. Change the direction of your circle and try and make that circle just a little bigger. For me, my lower back is such an issue, and these exercises are so vital for me. And if you share that this I'm hoping will help you almost a little bit of therapy, I guess, for your back. Good. Now, slow that circle down and become still. Hold on to the strap with your left hand or your leg, it's whatever you're grabbing, and take it up and over just about 45 degrees. Don't let that hip lift, no, just over and up. And I'm hoping it should kick down the side of the leg. Maybe sickle the foot a little and it will get down into the calf, maybe in toward the knee and in toward that side leg. If you're one of those people that it does not do anything to, you are very lucky and just enjoy this stretch for what it is. If you're like me and you feel everything, just breathe, try and calm yourself down and just enjoy it for what it is. Slowly bring it back. And if you do have the space, switch hands and open the leg out towards the right side. And if you're lucky enough to have a lot of space, open it all the way. Don't let the hip lift, but if you're with me and you've got a limited bit of space, just opening it to where you feel a stretch. Good. Slowly bring that leg back to neutral. Raise your left leg and switch it over with the right leg, and then you let it go. Good. And then you start your bends and straightens. Now, this is where you're going to notice maybe you're a little tighter in one side. Maybe this knee goes more out towards the armpit or over. Again, it's how we're made. It's your anatomy. So just stick with it. Encourage it to move. But remember, movement is good, but movement with pain is not what we want. Uncomfortable, yes, but not painful. Remember that. Good. Hold the legs straight and start your little circles. Medium size. Now, this is like I said, an exercise I like to do. So if you follow me a little more, and even on the YouTube channel, you'll have a few of these classes where I do a lot of strap work. Change the direction. Good. Lovely. Hold on to that strap with your right hand. Take the leg over just about 45 degrees. And again, it should be down the leg. For me, it's back of knee, it's the calf, and actually on this side targets my lower back a little more. Again, we're different, so we all might be feeling it somewhere else. Good. Lift the leg, switch over and open it out towards your side. Again, limited space, just embrace the stretch for where it is. Gently bring it back up. Now take both legs up into your strap or belt. If you haven't got it, just hold the back of your legs. Bend your knees and have a little rock. Nice and easy. Don't bend it too much. Those poor hamstrings are having a bit of a shock. No, it's more about that little massage into your lower back, a little stretching towards the back of the legs. Excellent. Slowly bend the knees, release the strap to the side, And if your body allows it, have a little rock forwards and back and in towards the seat, or roll to a side, but not going to a seat, everyone. I lied, all the way into 4-point kneeling tabletop. Stacking your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees hip distance apart. Tuck your toes, and let's do a big intuitive move. Close your eyes and just move it around. Imagine you're like a cat and you may be having a good old stretch. Good. And when you're ready, let's move this into Badlasana, a cat-cow. So you can keep your toes tucked, dropping the belly, arching the back, finding your inhale, cow pose. Curling it under, chin to chest, finding your exhale, cat pose. Now, you can scoop it forward if your body wants you to. If you want to add on more, you can scoop a little deeper. And then as you scoop up, you can lift up into a floating table. But we'll just do a few of these. Whatever works for you and your body. Good. Make this our last set coming up now. Beautiful. Nice. And then coming back down. Bring your knees together, feet together. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Keep those toes tucked if you can. And let's just stretch out our feet. Now you have the options to stay here, especially if it's quite a big old stretch into those feet. If you feel happy, come on up and have a stretch. And if you are up here with me, let's wrap and find a hug and have a little movement. If you're not up here, stay down and you can always move yourself here. But whatever arm you've got on top, switch it over so the other arm comes on top as well. Good. And then slowly release, walking yourself forward, drum out those toes. Beautiful. Tuck your feet underneath one more time. Send your sit bones back towards your heels, lift up to your downward facing dog and take it for a walk. So pedal out your feet, bending in your right, bending in your left. Now, if down dog is not your friend today, remember tabletop is always our friend and we can move it out here, or you could come up and come down, but take your time wherever you are at. Lovely. Walking your hands towards your feet, so going in the opposite way. Keep walking, soften your knees, and when you get there, hang in a ragdoll, shift some weight forward into your feet. Feel those back of the legs have that stretch and notice maybe how the head is hanging. Good, one more breath. Slowly release and roll up through the body. At the very top, reach the arms up for an inhalation. Take a hold of your right wrist, take a side bend to your left for a side stretch. Up and over, opposite side. Good. Come back to neutral, find a cactus arm. Have a twist around towards your right side. Hold it here. Come back, twisting opposite side. Come back, reach those arms back up, inhale. Exhale, deep forward fold. Walking yourself forward, plank pose. Press up through the shoulders, options to lower your knees. Hold it here. On the next exhale, slowly release yourself down toward the mat. Scooping up to your first cobra or sphinx pose. Have a moment here, squeeze those glutes, activate your legs. Slowly release back down, tucking your toes up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Right leg, bring it through the gates of the arms. Give it a helping hand. Good. Drop the back knee. Reach the arms up for our low lunge. Find your cactus arms and twist towards your right. Good. If you want to go further, take the front arm to the knee. Back arm, reach it forward. Back, should I say. And then shift your weight forward. Options to stay here. Good. Bringing it all the way back down. Plant the hands. Tuck the toes. Ground your back heel. And then lift up to our warrior one. Hang on here. Find your cactus. Again, twist towards your right. Whoa. Maybe the arm comes to the thigh and the back arm. This time you can shift back a little, opening up that front chain with a little twist. It's a difficult one, but take it easy. Good. Bring it back. Pivot on that back foot. Plant your hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Opposite leg through the gates of the arms. Lower your back knee. Raising the arms. Finding your cactus arm. Twist towards the left. The arm can come to the leg and then reach that back arm over, holding it here. Good. Bring it back down. Engage that back knee. Ground the heel. Lift up. Let's find that cactus one more time. Twist to that side. Maybe reaching back. Engage that core, holding your twist. Ooh. Slowly come on back down. Push back, down dog, pedal it out. Well done. Look forwards, everybody. Those of you that like to jump to a seat, do that. If not, you come down, 4-point kneeling, swing your legs out. Excellent. Give yourself a little release. So you could find that strap one more time and you can hook it around the balls of your feet. You can lift and extend the chest and we can have a little forward. Now don't pull and go backwards, no. Lift up. Imagine you're tilting or hinging from the hip. Imagine that nose is going over your toes. You're creating length all the way through the crown of the head. And we're breathing here. Keep walking yourself forward. Maybe a little bit more. Good. And then allow your body to rest. Rolling back up. Good. Slowly move that strap aside. I'm going to turn around to face you. Bend your legs, bringing your soles of your feet together. You can interlace your fingers and cup them around the feet. Some people like to grab the big toes. You can grab your ankles, you can grab your shins, or if you don't want to grab anything, don't grab anything at all. Now, I don't really like to pull my heels too close towards my hips. I like a little bit more of a diamond shape. And of course, you can sit on something to give you that tilt to go forward. But again, same idea, lifting up. And on the exhale, maybe the elbows push into the legs and we fold forward here. So you've got that gentle opening in your hips, allowing that stretch to happen. And obviously your breath to flow. So today it was about opening up those hamstrings, getting towards your lower back, encouraging the twist in your upper body in a rotation. And now just bringing it all together in our cool down. Slowly bring it up. Good. Close your knees and hug it all in. Have a little rock. Good. Very slowly, and if it feels good, roll down and encourage that core to kick in, or roll to a side with me, making your way down onto your back. And when you do get onto your back, separate the legs and have a gentle windscreen wipe of your legs from side to side. Good. Lovely. And then slowly hug your knees in. And replace your left foot back down and the right ankle crosses over the top. And we have a gentle figure 4. So you can stay here or you can thread the arms through and around the left shin or hamstring. Try and make sure that you're not having the throat open here. Try and lengthen the back of the neck as well. Good. Slowly release and we will switch sides. Again, staying here, the intention is to open the hip. You can always lift it up. I do like to use my hand to open the hip a little. Beautiful. And then you can gently bring it all the way back in, hugging your knees in towards your chest. Let's make our way into our happy baby. Now, I do know those of you can always go into a shoulder stand. I'm not today. I'm just going to have a nice, gentle and easy finish. Knowing my back is feeling a little easier. My hips and hamstrings are feeling good. Slowly release. And when you're ready, you can stretch your legs out. If you do have that bolster, you can always throw that bolster underneath and support it here. Hand can be on the belly and then the heart. You could take a big sighing breath and thank goodness that that's over, and now is the time to reap all of the benefits of the postures that we have done. So take a moment just scanning through your body and notice how your hamstrings feel, how the back of the legs in toward the hips are feeling. How does your lower back feel? Are the shoulders resting? Is the jaw relaxing? Is the face soft? And is your breath moving in and out? Allow yourself to rest here in your Shavasana. Coming back to the intention or the affirmation that you set in the very beginning. Notice, or maybe you can say it to yourself. You have an option to stay here and do nothing more. But of course, as always, you have an option to wiggle your fingers, the toes. You could always roll to a side and stay here. And if you want to, of course, you could bring yourself up and find a seat with me. You could always draw your hands towards your heart centers, bow your heads and thank your bodies. And I thank you for letting me take you through this quick and easy flow today. Namaste.